I got up this morning with kind of a scratchy throat, and I was like, if I can make it through glory, we'll be all right.
Hey, the rest is easy, right? I do want to give a big thank you to our friends at Wintrust for giving Emma Murphy the Wintrust Best Seat in the House. Emma had a huge smile on her face. I thought she was going to explode. It's your sheer charisma.
I was going to explode. That makes you feel any better.
So, being from Chicago, how much does your Chicago-ness figure into your outlook?
What are you talking about?
Want to go for some beef sandwiches? I mean, how much does that factor into your songwriting, into who you are, your chemical makeup?
I feel like it factors into it a lot. And it's funny, I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, I've noticed in winter in Chicago, I mean, we all know it's like so brutal. And we write these really aggressive, angry songs. And they're very cold and unforgiving. But then summer rolls around and we were like, oh my God, we're happy again. And it's like all these like cheery, upbeat songs. But yeah, I mean, I think the city contributes a lot to it. You know, and especially in the people you meet and the interactions you share. I think it's a very friendly city and a very open city, and that people are willing to have these exchanges with you when you don't know them. And I think a lot of these exchanges you have with strangers inspire you in a lot of ways. And I think that's really unique to Chicago.
There is a sense of rugged individualism, though, that exists here. I think that your DJ, Lauren O'Neill, kind of is a great example of that, like nice, warm, like what Drew was saying, but like rough around the edges. Don't take no shit, you know. Am I allowed to say that? Oh, oh, that's Lauren. What's up?
That was beautifully teed up. Speaking of your Chicago-ness, I want to talk about an example of your Midwestern resourcefulness. You had a gig. You played in Las Vegas, and you had to leave Vegas to do a gig in Los Angeles. You were snowed out. Airports were shut down. It was snowy. You used your Midwestern know-how to get stuff done. Can you tell what happened?
Drew and I built a plane.
You are pilots, after all.
No, we got on a private jet. I would love to like hyperbolize this story, but like that is another great like reason to have a label there where they're like, okay, could we do this? Is it an important enough show? And they're like, yeah, do it. And so we got on a private jet and left out of there like we were Led Zeppelin. That was cool.
Also, we can't take all the credit though, because so we found out we were going to play in LA like 2 days before we went, you know, and we were still in Vegas. So while we got to have the time of our lives, like, oh my God, we get to play another show, our managers were like off and on phone calls, emails, and everything. And like those two were the ones that like were the real like rock stars of that whole trip, because that would not have happened without them.
Roger and Zach, you guys.
So, what's the plan? Is there an album on the way? Are you working toward an album?
We've got like 55 songs that are done and ready to go. It is just a matter of how we do this thing. Brand is such a huge thing with the band. I think Matt Healy said that everything in rock has already been done. You just have to find a new way to present yourself and do something that's authentic with a lot of things that have already happened. And so we're trying our best, and the label's been a big help there too, with finding out what we want to go for with this, you know, and really sensing it out. I think the biggest thing would have to be mental health that we're going for. As somebody who's like very in that community, I really want to do something with that, and I think that Drew and I have been writing a ton about that, and all of us have been writing so much about that, and it's I could see it going in that direction. You know?
Well, with 55 songs, put them all out. Maybe do like a triple gatefold vinyl release. I think that'd be amazing.
We wrote it, so it's like the first album's really good, the second album's even better, and then we have the Legacy album where we're like coming back as the Rolling Stones, and we're just like, yeah, yeah.